I'm going to let everybody introduce themselves here one at a time. Gary.
Yes.
So we're right here on TV. Tell everybody. Say what up. Tell them who you are.
How y'all doing? I'm Gary Antoine Russell, getting ready to perform June 15th, the day after my birthday. I guess this could be a birthday present to myself. Y'all stay tuned because it's going to be an action-packed fight.
All right, champ. Tell them who you are.
Man, this is Mr. Gary Russell Jr., man, one of the longest reigning champions of the sport of boxing today.
So you guys got to be stoked to be putting on a show Saturday night. How cool is it for the 100th anniversary at the Grand Garden Arena to be part of this weekend? It's a historic weekend. And I just told you, I've been coming to fights here since the jump, since day one. I've been at every fight that ever happened in this building, and it's good to be back. What does it mean to you to be a part of it?
Man, it means a lot, man. It was so crazy. The sanctioning body, Mauricio and WBC, they surprised me and the family with this award, the Juneteenth belt. You know, and I think it's just a pleasure.
It's beautiful.
Man.
I was thinking about knocking you out and taking that belt back to my city.
You know what I mean?
I don't think he's good enough to do it.
I was this close. Son, I'm 6'4", 240.
That shit. Hey, look, size.
I'm gonna bring a truck on you, son. I'll truck you.
You bring a truck.
I am a truck. The first time when I got here today, I got here today, and my guy said to me, because I had open heart surgery in November, and the guy said to me, he goes, "Man, you got fat since I seen you last." I go, "But I'm tough in the low block. I'm tough to move in the low block, son." So I'm reading about your family, right? And
that's right.
How in God's name do you have to deal with that many brothers beating your ass when you're a kid? Honestly, because I just had to deal with one sister. She was tougher than me and bigger than me and 2 years older than me. And she was like one of them broads who used to try to knock me out when I was just a little tyke and I wasn't having any of it. How do you deal with 6 brothers and your dad was a freak?
See, to be honest with you, our family, now don't get me wrong.
Honestly.
Every family has a little bit of shit with it. You know what I'm saying? I think what made the difference within our family was that we understood the concept of order. You know,
the pecking order.
There you go. We understand the concept of order, so it was never a sense of anything like that. You know.
So, how much older are you than him? You're the young buck, right?
He the baby.
Yeah. I'm the baby. It was more so because of that pecking order that we lived by. It was things that we didn't like to do due to it being an order, but that built humility.
There you go.
So that's something that we live with, and we take that on with our journey in life now.
What is your nickname they gave you? The nickname they gave you is the last one?
The last.
The last Russell.
Yeah.
Is that what they call you?
They called me Antoine outside in the home. They called me Antoine.
The last one.
In the ring. They called me the last Russell.
And are you down with that? Like, did you like when they nicknamed you and gave you that nickname, or did you want to create your own thing?
You can name me Twan Adon.
Twan Adon, I like that. Twan Adonis.
They call
the Don.
He called himself Twan the Don. But as far as boxing, you know, everyone has their ring names and stuff.
Right.
It's a couple of us that compete, but he's the last Russell.
I know he is.
You know, so
he's the last one.
Sweet.
So your dad trained like every one of you.
There you go.
And then does he demand like grandchildren or something out of this? He's gotta want something.
I gotta tell you.
The old man has to want something.
I gotta tell you a story if that's the case.
He's got all the juice.
I'll make it quick. My father did want some grandkids, and he wanted boys.
Yeah, I'll bet he wanted boys.
He started having females. And he's like, damn,
he started having females.
He's like, damn,
are you a girl dad?
Why I keep having girls?
You gotta let me see it. You gotta let me see it.
Are you a girl dad?
No.
I'm a girl dad.
I'm a girl dad. So this is funny. So my father, he had all boys. He had a lot of boys. And
he's a champion.
There you go.
Right,
and he raised men. And he raised men. So when I started having my children, I started having daughters, and I have four girls, 2 boys. So I started having daughters, and we did the sonogram, and I finally said, "Oh shit, it's a boy." So I told my father, I said, "Pops, guess what? I'm having a boy." His response was, Good, you finally got all the bitch out.
Yeah, because listen, you know, when you had 4 daughters and then you finally had a son, you had to be relieved because I got lucky. My first one was a son, and I brought him to the fights. He's going to the fights with me tomorrow night or Saturday night. He's here. He's sleeping. He's sleeping it off. He's upstairs sleeping it off. He goes to San Diego State. He's in college. But when I had a boy, I remember running out of the hospital with a cigar, and I got like stoned, and I was drinking, and I was like, I had a boy, because I was messed up. I was a thug punk, you know, drank, partied. No way am I having a son. And then I had a son. But then when I had a daughter, it was pretty cool because I could, you know, offset it. And I'm a girl that, so she's like a hoop star. She plays ball in New York City. She can really fill it up. So I thought it was cool having both. But I know that if you have 4 girls and your old man of all people, you didn't have a boy, he'd start blaming you. He wouldn't even let you come home for Christmas.
Listen, I'm telling you, when I told my father, and we had the sonogram, I said, Pops, guess what? I'm having a boy. His response was, good, you finally got all the bitch out you.
See that? You're fighting this cat, Puello, right?
Yes, right.
What are you going to do to him? Because he said he saw some weakness in you, and I know there are no weaknesses in you, so he's just flapping. He's flapping, and you're going to be dropping his ass.
He's talking out the side of his neck, that's all.
There you go.
He got a little leak over here.
He got a big one. A big leak, talking like that.
Where are you living and training out of?
Back at home, definitely in Maryland.
Baltimore boys.
We got
no, not Baltimore. We're closer to the D.C. side.
Oh, so you're like away from the Beltway.
Yeah, we're closer to the D.C.
It's still relatively D.C. So definitely training from home. We in shape. We've been doing a lot of good work.